Hello and welcome to Nerd Subculture. I'm your host Jared.
And I'm Edwina.
And today we are continuing once more with Feeling, our Buffy the Vampire Slayer series. Today we are doing Season 1, Episode 7, Angel. Yes, this episode first.
Angel.
Oh god, here we go. First released, first aired 14th April 1997. Yes, Angel. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Angel.
All right, Eddie. Who was it directed by? Does it matter? It was directed by Scott Brazil and writers Joss Whedon, I guess, or created by David Greenwald, Matt Cain, and Joe Rakemeyer. Rakemeyer? I'm going to get that right one day. Yeah. So, Eddie, what was your first impressions of Angel?
Yeah, like this is definitely one of the better episodes of season 1. You finally get a bit more information about Angel's backstory is revealed.
Oh, he's a vampire apparently. Oh my god,
we need to say
vampire.
This is this is a very spoiler-heavy podcast.
Oh yeah, all spoilers. Or we haven't been doing it, have we? We're spoiled. Everyone has been listening to this.
Yeah,
they probably stopped listening because we didn't give the spoiler warning.
Yeah, we need
because you're just going to talk about
warning.
an episode for half an hour and not mention anything.
I know that.
Does anybody do that?
Well, it's a TV series that's over 20 years old, and I'm pretty sure if you're listening to this, you've seen it. You've seen it.
All spoilers warning. Okay.
Yes.
Spoilers ahead.
So we are fully we're not spoiler free at all. And pretty much I've seen the series all the way through. Jared has seen little bits and pieces.
Yeah, a lot of snippets here and there.
But has never actually sat down and watched the entire series.
No.
And I am trying to convince him that Buffy is the best show ever made.
Yeah, it's not.
It is.
No.
It
no,
is.
it's not.
It is.
God. Yeah, I'm just sitting there watching this episode. I'm like, what have I done? What have I done? Committing to this whole 144 episode
Hey.
season.
You actually sat through the entire series of Heroes.
Yeah.
Which was
but
horrendous
it
towards
was
the end.
good at one point. The
Okay,
first season was pretty good.
The first season was good, and then
and I think that was about it. I don't think the other seasons were anything like any. No, I think just watch the first season of Heroes, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah, it did start out good, but yeah, that last season was god awful.
I think I remember Sheldon on Big Bang Theory explaining, the good thing about Heroes is that you didn't care that it got cancelled because it progressively got worse through each season, so you didn't care that it got cancelled.
Yes,
there's nothing worse than having a really good show
true.
that you like getting cancelled, but it just dying a slow death that you're kind of relieved it was dead, it was gone.
Yeah.
Oh, then they rebooted it again.
Yeah,
brought it back. Oh no, are we doing this again? Yep, we're actually doing this again.
Out of all the shows that they're going to reboot, they reboot a show that no one gave a shit about being cancelled.
Yeah, and I think the funny remember from memory they're having the actress who was a cheerleader. I can't remember her name, but she was basically Hayden something.
Hayden Petite. I can't say it.
It's basically her character was in the show, but she was never in it. Like they constantly talked about her and mentioned her, and she was somehow important of the story, but was never actually there.
Yeah,
I thought she was going to come. I thought she was going to do a big reveal, and then she didn't come. Did she end up coming in it? I don't think she did. Did she?
I think we gave up watching the rest of it. But she was by this stage. She's off doing a different TV show. Like she has.
Yeah, she had well and truly moved on.
Yeah,
she was a big star at that
in,
stage.
Nashville, where she's the main character in her own, like she has her own TV show.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's not coming back to do a guest spot.
Well, he kept teasing it though, but never happened. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Heroes. got a little sidetracked there. We're talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So shall we? Shall we move into the?
First, I was just going to quickly ask you: had you seen this episode?
No, I hadn't seen this episode.
So
no.
were you surprised by Angel being a vampire?
Shirtless? Oh.
Being a vampire?
No. No. It didn't shock me.
At all?
I even knew his name before he said his name. I even know the actor, David Boreanaz. David Boreanaz.
I thought you were going to do the joke of Borealis.
Yeah. What, this side?
Yeah, it was done on they did that on Family Guy
Okay.
instead of the Aurora Borealis.
David Borealis.
Yep,
yeah.
David Borealis.
Well, I think
David
you were
Borealis
definitely
in
giving him the
sky.
moon eyes throughout this episode, which is kind of creepy because you're a lot older than him now.
Well, I wasn't when I first watched it. Anyway, we'll get on to my age in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
We'll save that for later.
Do the synopsis.
Okay, going on to the synopsis. The Master sends a trio of warrior vampires to Buffy. They ambush Buffy, but Angel arrives to help her. Angel is injured during the fight, and Buffy invites him back to her house. When Angel takes his shirt off, oh God, yes, he took his shirt off, Buffy notices a tattoo on his back. I'm sure that's what she noticed. Buffy asks Angel why he fights vampires, and he reveals that his family was killed by vampires.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. Shock, shock. The next morning, Giles informs the group that the vampire trio were known as the Three, warrior vampires controlled by the Master. The next day, Buffy returns to Angel. They kiss. Suddenly, Angel pulls back, showing his vampire face.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my God! Buffy screams, and in shock, he dives out the window. Giles researches Angel's story and notices a peculiarity that, although he was previously infamous as a sadistic killer known as Angelus, Angel has shunned the company of other vampires since coming to America and apparently has completely stopped preying on humans. Darla cons Buffy's mother into inviting her in her house and bites her. Angel hears Joyce's cry and rushes in. Darla shoves a now unconscious Joyce into Angel's arms and escapes. Angel resists the impulse to drink, but Buffy sees him and is horrified. Buffy believes Angel bit her mother and wants revenge. Giles talks further with Joyce and learns that it was Darla, not Angel, who bit Joyce. With Xander and Willow in tow, he rushes to find Buffy to warn her of the trap. Buffy tracks Angel and demands an explanation. Angel tells her he was cursed by gypsies who restored his human soul so that he would be eternally tormented with the guilt of his past sins. He denies biting Joyce, yet confesses wanting to, as well as wanting to kill Buffy. The Slayer lays aside her crossbow and slowly offers her throat to him. Darla emerges with a pair of pistols. Jarla, Willow, and Xander rush in and distract Darla. Angel stakes Darla through the heart. In a hellmouth lair, Colin consoles the Master for his loss of Darla at Angel's hands. Spying Angel across the crowded room at the Bronze, Buffy goes to thank him and tell him goodbye. Their banter trails to silence, and they deeply kiss one last time. Buffy doesn't notice that the cross she's wearing, the one Angel gave to her a few weeks ago at their first meeting, was scorching his chest. The end. Yay.
Yay. So this is an arc episode, pretty much. So you get lots of the Master and Colin.
Hello, Colin.
We got Colin. As you learn, the anointed, annoying one is named Colin.
Hello, Colin. Yeah. The anointed one.
He has that horrid voice. All right. I have a new little segment.
Yep.
It's going to be called Shakespeare. Is it from Shakespeare or the Bible?
All right. Okay.
Because I keep seeing these little quotes that people say, and they sort of are like, oh, you hear them in lots of different things. And this week's one is out of the mouth of babes, which is also quite a famous quote. Well, it's quite famous in Game of Thrones.
Okay. Oh, no.
Before.
Never noticed that. No.
Okay. So what do you think that's from? Out of the mouth of babes. Shakespeare or the Bible?
Game of Thrones.
Shakespeare or the Bible?
I'm guessing the Bible.
Yes, you would be correct.
Oh, thank you.
So what did you think of Angel's backstory?
Yeah. So what, he's Irish, is he?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they haven't quite gone
Angelus
into
or something, or
his name's. Yep. So when he's an evil vampire, he's Angelus. When he's good vampire, he's Angel.
right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, I think I'm kind of zoning out of this already.
Yeah. So, did you like anything about this episode?
No, not really. I'm really hating this. I really am thinking, well, We've only got maybe another 100 episodes to go, so how bad can it be?
Well, I also realised I am actually the same age as Joyce is currently in the show.
Yeah, and the actress who plays her,
Kristen Sutherland.
yes, I later found out that she changed her last name. I think it was Wright or White to Sutherland after Donald Sutherland because I think she was a fan. Who also was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie. What a strange coinkydink.
Yes, funny about
Comes
that.
full circle.
Yeah. But she was actually, I've heard her in interviews saying that she was actually about to give up acting when she got the role of Joyce.
Right. Wow. There you go.
So,
Pursue your dreams. You never know, hey?
yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know what they do to her, but for some reason I always think she looks so much older than me. I wish I was that sort of adult.
Yeah, it's funny because I do remember, that watching the show and watching her character, and when you see older characters, they seem so much older. And I was just sort of sitting there watching her last night, and I was thinking, you know what? She doesn't actually look that old anymore. And I was curious to know how old she actually is in the show. So she's 42. She's 1 year older than me, the same age as you.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, but they've made her look very motherly. They've given her the motherly sort of hair, and I just couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't see her hanging out with us at Retro on Saturday night. But it is kind of surreal when you see these when you see a character in a show and you grow old with that character. So even like with The Simpsons, I kind of feel that sometimes. Like when I first watched The Simpsons, Bart Simpson was the character I related to because I was the same age as Bart. Now I'm actually older than Homer now. I think Homer's meant to be in his mid-30s. So Homer is now the character I more relate to on The Simpsons. So I'm waiting for the day when I'm going to be relating to Grandpa Simpson. Old Abe, no one's listening to me and I'm blabbing on about stuff that no one knows about anymore. That's the next step, I guess. So I've gone from Bart to Homer, and inevitably I'll be Abe. Eventually, old man yelling at Cloud.
Yeah, so I've actually found since getting older watching this show who, everyone constantly goes, on about Angel and Spike, like who do you ship? And I've sort of found as I'm getting older, I'm kind of shipping Giles a little bit.
Giles, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, the Spike and Angel looking a bit too young for you now.
Yeah, yeah.
Giles, huh?
Yeah, I kind of think Giles.
Well, the whole looking down and pulling the glasses off thing really gets you going, does it?
It's Anthony Stewart Head. He's actually quite a good-looking guy.
Yeah. Well, how old is he in the show? Is he about
I don't know.
40?
Yeah,
maybe?
I'm guessing
late
he's
40s,
in his,
maybe.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's in his 40s.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny.
Well, even Joyce. I mean, I'm thinking that she's actually not that bad looking. She's not ugly. She's cute. They're making her look old, obviously, with the motherly hair, isn't it? That's the giveaway.
Yeah. I was a bit concerning. Like I was talking about the bronze being a bit of a dive bar. I think it's at its diviest in this episode.
Yeah.
Where they have the fumigation party and they're picking up like cockroaches to get drinks.
Actually, it was funny. The body count of this episode mentioned the three. The vampires killed off screen. Was there someone else I think was killed as well? Oh, the girl was killed.
Darla, yes.
And the cockroach as the body count of this episode.
It is a bit sad that we lose Darla in this episode.
Did she come back in a flashback or something?
She comes back in flashbacks. She's brought back to life in Angel to torment Angel pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then dies again. And then is brought back in lots of flashbacks.
Yeah. One of the things I wanted to mention, just reading up about it, was it kept coming up with that Angel's Hugo Boss duster, which is, I'm guessing, the jacket he's wearing. It's I know it was referred to as a duster. That's a jacket. Is that right?
Yeah,
duster. Yeah. Okay. It was worth $1,000 or something. I'm like, oh, okay, fantastic. I'm glad I knew that. And then I clicked on Hugo Boss, and I don't know much about Hugo Boss.
You went down a rabbit hole.
And I kind of went down a rabbit hole here. So Hugo Boss was a German tailor from started in the early 20s in Germany and continued on to the 30s in Germany, and went on to sort of make uniforms for the government at the time, or the Nazi government, to be specific, and went on to make their uniforms as well. Everything from the SS to the normal soldier uniforms, and was actually joined the Nazi party and had his Nazi registration number there. I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea.
And you buy his cologne.
And I buy his cologne. Now, I mean, look, you can't always. There's always that thing of
what is it? Separating the artist from their work? Is that?
Yeah, I guess he later died not long after the war, and he did get away with just being a follower and what sort of escaped any sort of reparations or anything like that. And yeah, died a few years after the war, and then his line was continued on. But it was just one of those interesting facts that I think a lot of people don't know. And just looking it up, I was a little surprised and shocked that he was making SS uniforms and such. But throw that in there for a tidbit, I guess, that I wasn't expecting. All right, now let's go into question time. Yeah. Got those questions ready, baby?
Question time.
I would like to just get to know you. I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Okay, Eddie. Lay it on me.
All right. Which character was your favourite in this episode?
I guess there's only one answer for this, and it's the title name of the episode, Angel. I guess we get to find out more about him. Oh, okay. David Boreanaz. Yes.
Yeah, I'll go with Darla. This is
Darla?
Yeah, she has some good lines in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Which character are you hating on?
I think Willow and Xander can just, go.
All right.
I can't stand those. I know I keep saying it, but honestly, they just piss me off.
Which character? I'm going to go with the annoying one, the anointed one.
But he didn't do anything. He just sat there.
Colin. No, he sits there.
Colin.
He sits there, pretty much just poking the master. Like it's
but he's taken it though, so I don't. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Well, I didn't understand. Like they kill the three, and that just kind of seemed like a bit of a waste. To be fair. Like they didn't get a second try at kill. Like, why didn't they give them another shot at killing Buffy and Angel? Like, it seems a bit of a waste.
Yeah,
that's all.
It did.
What was the most memorable fight scene?
There was something really, really ridiculous with the vampire shooting the guns at the end. I have to say, the Darla character standing on the table firing at everyone with the vampire face. It was just something so ridiculous about that. I have to say. I can't tell if it was really cool or really stupid. It really is one or the other. And when she's standing there, just going bang, 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 with unlimited ammo, just firing.
Yeah.
With a vampy face on. So cool it's stupid, so stupid it's cool. I don't know what it is, but okay, I'm just going to mention that.
Yeah, I was going to say Darla with the guns is actually a pretty interesting scene. I like it.
Okay. I don't know what to make of it.
Well, it is that thing a lot of the time, like nerds sit there saying, like going on about, oh, why don't they just get a gun and shoot the... and that does actually happen quite a bit in Buffy, where someone does just bring out a gun.
Bring a gun to a steak fight.
Yes, exactly. Like, why don't vampires carry guns? Even though they're weapons in their mouth. Anyway.
But don't they have like super speed and stuff? Could you just kill everyone in the room in the blink of an eye? Or do they have super speed?
No.
No. Okay.
What was an LOL moment?
I guess I'll follow with the firing the guns. I don't know if it was really that funny, but it was.
You did kind of let out a bit of a chuckle, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, the way she was doing it too was very cowboy, bang, 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 bang. You know, I was almost expecting her to hold the guns on the side and a little bit bang, bang, bang as well.
Yeah, I've got the quote that I did actually chuckle out loud to, and it was from Xander to Buffy. So it was Xander says, the post-fumigation party. And Buffy says, okay, so what's the difference between this and the fumigation party. And Xander responds with much hardier cockroaches,
Yeah.
which I actually
Okay.
thought was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Who gets the wooden spoon in this episode?
I would say the trio would have to get the wooden spoon.
Yeah.
They went, although they weren't that built up, they probably should have been a bit more of a threat than they were. They were just kind of there and then they were dead and that was the end of the trio.
Yeah. Like they seemed quite threatening, but then they kind of they just sort of lie
just
down.
died.
They just kind of lie down and die. Like they go to the master saying, "Oh, we failed," but they didn't like try. Like they could have kept trying. Like,
It doesn't look like he has a lot of people around to be sending after as
I
well. They
know.
keep dying. So if you're going to kill the people that keep failing, you're going to run out of people very quickly. So maybe just give it another go. I don't know. I've got nothing else to do. Sitting in that hellmouth.
Yeah, I'd almost go, the master gets the wooden spoon in this because he does kill, for killing the trio. Like, it seems so stupid.
Yeah.
Favorite scene?
No, I'm going to guess what yours is, and I'm guessing it's shirtless Angel.
Oh, close. I actually like the first kiss that they share, and Angel is just, the way that they light him through the Venetian blinds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently, whenever they film Angel scenes, that he has to be standing next to a window with the Venetian blind, lights coming in, mainly moonlights or street lights, shining on his face. It's all noir.
Yeah.
Like he might be a detective one day or something.
Detective. All right.
Detective Angel.
Detective Angel.
Yeah. So you don't have a favourite scene?
Not really. The guns, maybe, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
Least favourite scene? The guns.
The guns. Yeah, go with the guns. I just don't know what to make about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say when they're picking up all the cockroaches. I have a thing with bugs. So,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, when they're picking up the cockroaches off the floor to get drinks and stuff was kind of gross.
Yeah.
It was that kind of has a bit of an ick factor for me. Favorite quote?
What was there was something that Darla said to Angel, you're hurting me. Good. Something like that, she says. Oh, you're hurting me. I like that. Or good or something. She says something like that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one? Yep.
My favorite quote is from Buffy. Cool, crossbow, huh? Check out these babies. Goodbye, stakes. Hello, flying fatality.
Right. Nice.
Yes. Who is the MVP of this episode?
Guess it has to be Angel, doesn't it? Doesn't he?
I reckon Buffy's the MVP
Yeah?
of this. Because Angel was ready to just die. He was just ready to let Buffy kill him. And she actually stops and says, what's going on here?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And what do you rate this episode? And you have to pick something from the episode.
Give it a 1 burning chest crosses.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I was going to do 7 silver cross necklace burns.
We can both do the same one, can't we?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to think of different ones, but yeah.
And anything else you wanted to add? Cordelia?
Yeah,
No?
I do like the Cordelia freaking out over someone else wearing the same dress as her to school. Oh, my God.
The Cordelia moment. I think that has to have its own little segment, the Cordelia moment. There's always just her moment of her freaking out at something or being rolled by someone. Yeah.
Best Cordelia moment of the episode, her freaking out over someone wearing the same dress.
It's so Cordelia.
What else? I'd also like the fact that Willow sits there saying to Giles about how does Giles know everything, and Giles pretty much responds with he's been up all night researching.
Reading books all night, yep.
Yeah, while Willow was sleeping. So that's how he knows everything.
He knows it all.
That's the secret. He's always researching.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, gals, vamps, slayers, this wraps it up for this week for Nerd Subculture.
So
once more we're feeling
like, subscribe, leave a comment,
review.
leave a review.
Yeah. Oh, I'm exhausted. Yeah, do all the things that you got to do. Just do them all.
Grr,
them.
arg. Ow.
Thanks. Bye.